let's get the first group up in the air. Just quick show of hands. How many people don't know how to fly? Oh, that's weird. Plague Raptor was standing still when he zoned in, right? And this Kayu, I hope I'm saying that right, was there, and it looked like he was wearing a hat because of the way the two avatars blended together. We got to put more spawn points in.
That was cool.
Good
job, Michael.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see. Let's get the first group up in the air. What you want to do is you're going to notice you have a blue and white triangle button in your lower left there. That's your main menu button. So when you press on it, your main menu opens. That's why they call it the main menu button. And when you press the main menu button, you can see all these tabs at the bottom. There's a cogwheel looking one toward the bottom right that says settings. When you press on settings, you're going to see all these categories on the left-hand side there. And you're going to see one of them says input. It's the third one down. Now, when you press input, the top center panel changes to the word fly. Right now, you'll see fly. You enable that by pressing that white circle. It turns blue, and now you got flight enabled, so you're ready to go. All right. So all you have to do is press that close tab on the lower right. That's the exit circle around it. And then all you have to do, and you can see me again. Hi, everybody. All you have to do is just move forward and look up. You're going to go right up into the air, just like that. You steer your head, which can feel kind of weird, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go fly out this door here. And once you get outside, you can go through these red rings. There you go up to the tower, and there you're going to learn a type of teleportation that feels like fast flight that we call zip lining. You'll zip line down to that yellow X, and then come on over to the office so you can see me if you have any questions about that, or if you'd like to use the flight tool. And if anybody wants to try to fly a Talon, right, the one that's on the ground right there on the landing pad, there's a red button inside. If you press that red button while in flight mode, it'll attach to you, and it'll feel like you're flying one of these ships. You know, the blades move around, the turbines, engine noise. It's a lot of fun. But if anybody has any questions at all, I'll be in the office here, and just come on. All right. Ooh, gotta find the door. That's not the door. Here's the door. All right. Anybody that missed those instructions want me to go over again? Just let me know. You know, we got Drew stuck in the air in my spot. It's not cool, Drew. It's not cool at all. I always stand there. All right, cool. I'll adapt. I'm over here. Anybody not get those flight instructions at all? Or anybody have any questions? Not in the office. We're not insured for that. Take that out of here. All right. Anybody any questions at all? Want me to go over the instructions again or anything like that? Just let me know. Anybody? Any questions? Yeah. What's that? I heard somebody have a question? Where was that?
Me.
Yeah. You? It's you, Braden. What's your question?
Awesome.
So my guy messed up myself, and he added me as a friend again because I won.
Your voice is very slow or modulated. Anybody else having trouble hearing Braden? Or is that just me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Your voice is very like the sound is being played slowly, like so when you talk, it comes out like kind of choppy type of thing. Yeah, it's hard to get you. Wait, are you in a different account, Braden?
Yeah, my other guy is stuck in through the actual site, and I give my password.
Okay, I'm having real trouble understanding you because your voice is being like pulled out. Is anybody else hearing that too? Make sure I'm not having any sound problems. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. So right now I'm having a lot of trouble understanding you. One sec. It might be all the the traffic that we're going on in here too. That might be an issue. You know, got a lot of Talon chips flying around. Got a lot of people in here. Yeah, you can try to. That's a great idea. That's Altspace classic. Try re-entering the space and see if that works. Not in the office. Telling you now, EJ, we're not insured for that. Yeah, keep it out of here.
Can you fly faster in Talon?
Are you on a two-handed controller?
Yes, I am.
All right, here's what you want to do. Right, on your left controller, the trigger button. When you squeeze that trigger, it'll cause you to accelerate. Right, or you can use a flight tool, and with a flight tool, you can take that thing supersonic. But I gotta warn you, they're very prone to turbulence. Right, if you go too fast, they're gonna start shaking. The wings might pop off. Turbines might go up in the air. Somebody might lose it. Look like their avatar head or something like that. It is the flight tool. Squeeze that trigger. Wait, hold on. Wait. Did you sign the waiver? Sign the waiver right there. You sign the waiver. We're good? All right, awesome. Now squeeze the trigger and draw a line straight up in the air. As long as you can. Straight up. It's not up. It's backwards.
Going backwards.
Nobody listens. Nobody listens. You know. All right. What is up with Drew? Let's try this.
Where did he go?
How's that? That good?
I don't know
No?
how to fly. How do you zip?
Norman? You don't know how to fly?
I don't know.
All right. Well, while you're holding your flight
I
tools
just
and
fall.
lying, I'm going to address the one that wants to know how to zip line for a moment. You just hang on, hold that thought.
You
All
did
right.
hear me. I thought maybe I was.
Yes, I
muted.
did. I absolutely.
There they go.
All right. Now, zip lining is just a form of teleportation. All right. It feels like you're flinging yourself, over a distance, right? And the way you do this is you want to do change 2 settings menus. Let me walk you through that real quick. It's super simple. What you do is you press your blue and white triangle main menu button. When you press that, you're going to see a cogwheel in the lower right that says settings. If you press on settings, you're going to notice that there's 2 categories on the left we want to deal with, right? One of them is input, right? And if you press on input, you're going to see down toward the bottom, it's going to say teleport aiming. Now here you have 2 choices. You have line or arc. Arc is like a grappling hook, and that'll get you on the high places. But line is what we're interested in now. It's going to take us, like this whole line dash zip line thing, right? Now the next category we're interested in is called comfort. If you open up that comfort menu, right, you're going to see an option for it's right above input there. Comfort, you're going to see one that says teleport transition. You have choices between blink, instant, and dash. Now, if you set this to dash, it's going to be perfect. Like this is the type of thing we're going for here. So set to dash, and then close your menu. Listen, Aztec soldier here. Not in the office. We're not insured for that. Back it up out of here. All right, cool. All right, now what you want to do is what you want to make sure is what device are you on? Because you got to make sure you're in teleport mode
I'm
here.
on the
It's like
Quest.
2-handed. All right, cool, awesome. Your 2 raised up buttons next to the thumbsticks. Those are your teleport buttons. And when you aim one at the ground, you're going to see a circle appear on the floor. Right? Now that's going to throw you in that direction. So if you just do it to the floor, you just went out the door, and you're not hearing a word I'm saying. We're going to wait for you to come back and finish.
I hear ya.
Michael, what buttons?
Oh, you can hear me? All right, cool. Oh, you're still right there. I can see you behind the beam. Total ninja. 1 second, Caillou. We'll get right with you. All right, now do me a favor
I can hear you.
and point that teleport button to the top of that mountain right there, just above those trees. Right? Hold that button down, and when you're ready to take off, just let go of that button, and you're going to get flung right out toward that, toward them there. An incredible speed. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Changing light. Look at that. Another one. Zip lining all over the place like a total professional. That's awesome. All right. I can hear you, Braden. You sound a little bit clearer. You're still a little bit like it's taking your voice. It's hard to explain it, but it's taking your voice, right? And it's playing it really slow. It's like stretching it out, right? I can tell you're not actually speaking that slow. That it's choppy. It could be your internet. I've heard you had problems with the internet before. It could also be that it's crowded in the space right now. But hang tight, See, you know what? Another thing that can help that, if you go to your display settings, right, and lower down your resolution, it won't look as nice, but it may improve your performance. All right. So if you do that, it might actually make it work a little bit smoother. Yeah.
That makes you
That
dizzy.
can help. Wait, what'd you say, Diamond?
That
I got
makes
that.
you dizzy. You go
It
so
can,
fast.
if you're having a standing experience, it can do that. But if you're seated, it's actually one of the ways to get around.
That was
You have what on floating, Rick?
Oh, is this a floaty space? You can. I forgot one. Can you fly here?
Yes, you absolutely can. Would you like to learn how?
I totally teleported.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've forgotten.
Okay, teleporting's good. We'll catch that. I'm going to a little bit choppy here. Rick, do you know how to fly? Because if you don't, we can show you.
Just show me again.
Okay, cool. All right, what you want to do is you want to press that blue and white triangle button. When you press that blue and white triangle button, you're going to see a bunch of tabs on the bottom. One of those tabs is going to say settings. Hang on a second. Not in the office. All right, you take one of those tabs is settings. When you press on settings, you're going to see a bunch of tabs, categories rather, on the left-hand side. The third one down is going to say input. So it's menu, settings, input.
Come on,
Once you do that, in the center menu, you can top that, you can see the word fly, right? Next step's a white circle. You press that white circle, it enables your flight, you're ready to go, right? You're good. Now you just press that close button. Settings, when you press the main menu button, the triangle button, you see a cogwheel that says settings.
Okay.
You press on the settings cogwheel.
Yeah.
All right. You good? All right. Now you see input, third one from the top there.
I remember now.
All right.
Okay.
You see fly?
Done. Yeah, done.
All right, cool. Now just press close, the X with the circle there,
Cool.
and you'll be good to go. And then just walk forward and look up. Look up as you move, and you'll go right up into the air. You should. Okay, when you enabled flight, when you went to the flight menu, did the button turn blue?
It should have done.
All right, yeah.
Oh.
All right, hear me out. Let's go start over here. Let's press the blue and white triangle button.
Oh, there you
All right. Oh, there you go. You're going up. You're going up. You're doing it. You're making it. You're flying. Awesome. All right, cool. Changing the lines. Life is good, Braden. We're changing lives. Everything's all. Hey, Hummingbird, what's going on?
Hi,
Nice to see you.
Michael. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. Yourself? Hey, Simple
Good.
Clock, what's going on? Petting the cat in the back. Everybody does that. I love when people come in and pet the cat. You know, somebody either always fixates on, you know, or focuses on the bonsai tree or the cat. It's always one or the other. Not sure why. Yeah. Raven, how's it going? How's the voice, Braden? Any better? Let's see.
Yeah, cause he has it from cause I tripped a lot of accounts to web sell. Like,
I'm sorry, Braden. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding anything you're saying. Yeah, it's all slow and drawn out, right? Like I'm not making fun of you. It's what it is. It's taking your voice and it's like stretching it out. And in between the stretches, there's little chops that tells you something's seriously wrong. You know, something's gone really
That's
wrong
how he
with Braden.
talks.
Like,
Have you thought about
we gotta.
that?
No, I've heard
No,
Braden speak
it's
before.
not.
He's a very
Yeah.
accomplished speaker, right? And it's not how Braden normally sounds. You know,
That sounds
but
like
that's
you're drowning, my friend.
it does sound like you're underwater. It does.
Yeah,
It's
that's
true.
a
That's a
good
good thing. It's like you hear like
explanation.
kind of the bubble sound going on there, you know. But hopefully we can get it worked out, Braden. I suggest that you turn down your graphics. Oh, you know what you can do? You know what you can do? Restart your headset. It's the best thing.
Ooh.
All right. You, focus with me. Put one hand up on the power button, your index finger like this. Now your index finger on the other side, and squeeze them together. Hold that down for like 20 seconds until you hear a beep and you see the Oculus symbol. When that happens, your headset will restart, come back in, and maybe we'll be able to hear you normally. That'd be great. All right, anybody have any questions? Any questions at
Yes.
all about how to fly?
How do I
stuff
turn
like-
off flying?
How do you turn off flighting? All right, well, first, what you want to do is you see your flight pen, all right, aim at it,
Yeah.
and you're going to see there's an X there,
Woo.
all right? Press that X, it's going to make the pen go away. All right, next thing you want to do, right? Sometimes that'll disengage flight automatically. So let's test it. Walk this way and look up and see if you go up into the air. All right, you do. All right, so you still have flight enabled. All right, hang on. Let's do it from wait, first, two things. One, you did sign the waiver now, right?
I did sign the waiver.
All right, cool. Come up a little bit this high. All right.
Okay.
Just a little bit high. All right, let's stop. Stop right there. All right. Now press the main menu button, that blue and white triangle button, and go to where it says settings. All right.
Okay.
Now check for input.
Hummingbird.
Right. And at input, you're going to see the word fly, the white circle next to it. It's in blue, right? Press that toggle
No,
again, and it'll turn up.
It says flight cannot be turned off right now.
Hunter Seeker.
It can't be turned off. All right.
That's not
When
so
that
that's it.
happens, when you can't turn flight on or off and you can't disengage it, what you're going to want to do is
Okay.
re-enter the space. That normally takes care of it.
Thing.
So if you go
I
at
need
the
to
very
what?
top where it says general, you can hit
I can
re-enter,
fly the
and it'll take you
airplane.
right back into the space, and you should have flight off then,
Well, this
or be
thing.
able to turn
Oh.
off then.
Re-enter.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go. That usually fixes most things in Altspace. Those who wonder. Anybody have any questions? Lone Wolf, you got questions?
Yes, I have a
Keep
question,
standing there
Michael.
How do you
off to the
fly
side.
the blue
Take it all
airplane?
in. The big airplane? The big
blue
airplane's
one.
actually not here. These are more of a scout craft. But the way you take these things, we actually have more vehicles coming. Big ones, lots of them. We're going to be able to skydive. It's gonna be great. All right, what you want to do is that's on the
I'm
end
still
of the
flying.
runway there. If you have flight enabled, you are right. Now go to your main menu, go to input, and try turning
No,
it
I've
off
got
then.
flight
That'll
done.
actually work.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Now
Nope.
that you've got flight enabled, Rick, what you want to do is you go out to that platform where the one that Talon is on the ground. Inside the cockpit, you're going to find a red button that says launch. Press the launch button, and one will attach to you. You'll have the engine sound, the blades will be spinning, and all you have to do is just look up and move forward, and you'll be flying with it. And it's a real
Oh,
cool
cool.
feeling. So just look at that launch button and press it. Only 3 are allowed up at
Okay.
one time, but so you got to wait for it to say available before you press the button.
Michael,
You know, and that good. What's up? What's going on,
I am
EJ?
still
Sounds cool.
flying, my friend.
Okay.
You are still
Like,
flying.
try.
I see that. All right, now you
Like
went to
it
the
down.
input menu and you switched off fly, or it still says flight can't be turned off.
It still says flight
Yeah, I'm
can
all
be
done.
turned off.
All right. Well, now we got to
So I'm gonna
escalate
go
to the
get it.
second layer. Normally, re-entering is going to fix most things. After that, what you need to do is restart the app. All right. So basically, you leave Altspace, you come back, and that should take care of it. You know, that's the thing. All right.
Can I
Or
go
you
to a
know, you
different
can just
world?
embrace the ways of flight. You know, and be like flying around all the time. Be like, yes, I can fly. I believe
not
I
too
can
bad.
fly. I'm gonna write
Right?
a song about it. Yeah, you can do it that way.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Could-
Whoa,
could I,
I'm like way up
could-
there. Yeah. Another
Yeah,
quick
you are.
thing you can do: push down on your left thumbstick, like that. Ah, I'm on the
Oh, yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Yes, powered. All right, cool. All right. Does anybody have any
Mhm.
questions? Any questions at all?
I
Any
have
questions? You have questions. What are your questions? Oh, you've been waiting a while. What's up?
A couple now that I've been exploring. One, I was
All right,
flying
cool.
outside successfully. Now I cannot. Any reason why?
But you were flying outside, now you can't.
Yeah, I saw all these folks. up in
Okay.
the air and I
Well, walk toward me and look up. Let me see this. Look up as
Okay.
you're moving. All right, keep moving forward
I'm gonna go back.
as you're looking up at the same
And now
time
I'm
in one
looking up.
motion.
I'm
All right,
looking
cool.
up.
Stop. All right, stop. We got this. We got this. All right, turn around. We need just some vision. We need some room here. Need some room, people. All right, it's very serious. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. All right, that blue and white triangle button. Press that blue and white triangle button. When you press that blue and white triangle button, you're gonna see a tab on the bottom that says settings. Hit that settings button. All right. Now, once you're in settings, you're gonna see the word input on the left-hand side. It's the third one down. All right,
Yeah,
press
it's
on the
off
input
again.
button.
Yeah.
All right,
why
now
not?
turn it on.
Huh.
Oh, you know what
Yeah.
happened? I know what happened. I could solve this mystery. You picked up a flight
Okay.
tool, right? And you
I
let
did.
go of
That
the
was my
flight
other
tool.
question.
Yeah, you turned off the flight tool and it disengaged.
Yeah.
It turned white for you. Sometimes that can happen. So you just
I
re-engage
So what
the
is this
flight.
flight tool?
I couldn't
And then
find
I'll
it.
show you that 1 second. 1 second, Rick. I'll show you the
Okay.
flight tool in a minute. All right. Okay, now what you do is now move forward. Now that you have flight back on, move forward and look up. This here
Yeah. Right.
is flight
Cool.
tool. This right here is a flight tool. Two things, very
There it
important. First, you need something that will sign the waiver. Very important. Sign the waiver.
No,
Let's
I
do
mean in the.
All right, you're not
I
going to
thought
sign the waiver. I don't know if I can show you the flight tool, or we don't.
I'm
Our
trying to
insurance
sign the
policy
waiver,
is very
man.
strict. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sign it. Well, we
Yeah.
need him to sign it. He's about the
Oh,
flight tool.
okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Gotcha.
All right. Norman's stealing the flight tool. All right. Now, what you want to do is you want to squeeze the trigger button and draw a line in the air with that pen. You draw a line in the air with that pen, right? You'll take off in that direction. You squeeze the trigger while you're holding the grip button. You squeeze this index finger right here on the pen. There you go. Look at him go. The longer the line, the faster you'll go. All right. So if you draw a line straight up, really high, long, you're gonna bang into the ceiling. It'll be
So
very
the
painful.
the blue aircraft, they don't really do anything then.
They don't do anything wrong, but you can fly them. Yeah, they do
You
stuff.
can.
Yeah, they do lots of stuff. They got turbines that spin, engine noise. They don't really do anything. Can you believe that? You know, for months and months and months, we had decorative drones, but were teleporters on those pads. And people would always say, "Can we fly them?" And I would always say no. And a few weeks ago, I said, "Well, we're working on that," and we have. And now we have it so that you can fly them. You need to have flight mode enabled. It's actually you that's doing the flying. It's an illusion. But if you think about it, everything that we're doing here is an illusion. None of this is real. This is virtual.
Oh, I know.
So there you go.
I know. No, I thought you meant the actual blue thing.
I don't know how Braden's doing. Braden, let me hear you talk again. Did it work? It's still choppy. It's still choppy. It's like, you know, I'm wondering, like, did you drop your headset or something? Because you used to sound so clear. Can't hear a word you're saying. This really stinks. I want to help you, Braden. I don't know what to do. Okay. You know what? This may not be that of an extreme thing. I don't know if you know how to do this or not, but you or somebody in your family, if they can reset your internet router, that might do it. Because you might some serious lag going on there. Like your voice is all stretched out. You can't understand words. Can you hear me okay? Can you like nod and if you can hear me good? All right. So you can nod. We got the nods now. All right. That's cool. Can you or someone in your family reset your internet your internet router? Right. So you reset that. It might clear out the cache and it might improve the speed. Not understanding the word you're saying. And I'm sorry. I wish I could. I'm something I could do to help. But if I can't hear you talking, you know, I mean, I'm hearing you make sound and I recognize your voice kind of, sort of. If you were 50 feet underwater, right, and time and space had been stretched out in a way as to pull your voice in a direction that is very choppy, you know. Go on, Raven. Yeah, I feel for you, man. Technical problems like that stink. I hate that. And he comes in nice and early, puts out all these flight pens and is like helping out, you know, and now we can't even help him. It stinks. Norman, what's going on,
Is there a
Norman?
random red button in the air over there?
Yes, that is lag. What happens is when it'll eventually settle out, right? It'll eventually catch up. But sometimes when the MRE is running, you know, it comes down. We have like a lot of kits in this space. What we're doing is we're coming out with a version of the Academy that's built in Unity so that we won't use as many kits. That's going to increase the available memory and we'll be able to get more of these talents in the air.
We?
We? Who is we? We would be Fury and I, primarily, and other people that help out.
Mm-hmm. Who's
Yeah.
helping you? Who's inside?
Who's helping me?
Who's
well,
on the inside?
I can't divulge that information. You know, just generally like, you know, community, when you have a question about how to code this or how to code that, somebody helps. I say we because I see this Ravenhall thing as being all one thing. You know, I mean, it's primarily me and Fury, but like, you know, it's a lot of people are involved. Look at Braden. Braden comes in like, he was like half hour early today and he came in and put the flight tools in our non-existent mugs, you know, which we're fixing. And I said we again. And I say we, I mean Fury and I and all of Ravenhall primarily. Raven too. Raven helps out a lot. Raven never talks, but you know, she's cool. She's very cool. You know, she doesn't talk, but she can text. She can text like the wind. Yeah, text fast. Yeah, thorough.
I had to
Thorough and
eject,
fast.
but because I got lost. But it was
Oh,
great.
Oh, you liked it?
I
Oh, I'm
did.
so happy to hear that.
I
I
loved
love
it.
hearing people enjoy it. Sometimes you hear, people like Norman telling you that there are buttons floating in the air for no good reason.
I mean, I just
Norman
called
has
him out.
questions. He wants to know who we is. I
Yeah.
can't divulge it, Norman. Norman, I'm on to you, and I'm watching you.
Mhm.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
Are you getting
There we
any
go.
help from like Alan or Demi's?
No.
Does Demi's even exist?
Dimmy's is still around, yeah. Dimmy's is still around. And I shouldn't say I'm not getting any help. Dimmy's did answer a few questions when I was working on them. I was struggling with how to make the button make the sound when you click it. That was a really hard thing to pull off, actually. So he answered a couple of questions. Yeah, Alan comes in pretty much every day and he's like circles around. Sometimes he says hi, but he wasn't really active with this project. Others, yeah, he was great with how did you see the Halloween project? That stuff was incredible. That was me, him, and Fury. Good stuff there.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a good
Mhm.
production of stuff.
Yeah, they thought we had hired voice actors. It was really cool. Mainly just
Really?
getting too much coffee. What'd you say, Norm?
Nothing. There was one
Okay.
more thing.
Sure.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well, if you remember, I'm right here for the next 4 minutes. I'm right here. Dedicated.
This
Yeah.
is,
Oh yeah, I remember my question.
What's that? What's your question?
So what are you doing all this Unity stuff on? Do you have like a badass gaming PC or you using a
Well,
just a
it used to
laptop
be
or
that
what?
all we had was an iPad, right? We had an iPad and an old laptop that could only run Unity for 15 minutes before it crashed, right? But using that, right, we were able to build that forum world we started out in, right? And that was like we barely pulled that off, but inspired us to keep on going. We found a way to get a computer. We got a computer, right? And now with that computer, I've been around coding and computers for a while, so I'm picking things up quick. I just started looking at code examples and was able to kind of reverse engineer how it worked. And we got the talent out of it.
Is it a laptop or desktop?
It's a desktop system. It's a 20th anniversary, believe it or not, it's a Falcon Northwest Talon. So
What?
hence the name, we got that kind of bird theme going on. It's all working out, Norman. Good times.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The
A lot of fun. Enjoying it.
dark.
Yeah. Hey, Clayton, what's going on?
No.
What'd you say, Braden? Braden, I can't see. You know what you could do? Hang on a second. I'm going to add you as a friend, all right? And you can text me, right? That'll work. Because I don't understand a word you're saying. I really don't. Yeah.
And all black.
What's going on there, Rick? Raven doesn't talk like ever. Raven just does messages.
Really?
Raven doesn't speak. Raven doesn't
Oh,
speak.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I like your cat.
Oh, thanks. Everybody
didn't-
likes the cat. The cat or the bonsai. It's very interesting. People notice one or the other. Very rarely do they notice both. It's a shame because this bonsai doesn't get enough attention. Bonsai deserves a lot. Whoa, Norman, are you beating the cat?
What? No.
There's got to be some kind of an agency.
No.
We need some help over here. Some help.
No.
Help. 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 Virtual animal abuse. Help. All right, anybody. All right. Well, it looks like we are coming to the end. We got about 2 minutes left. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Taking all questions, large and small. Altspace
Okay.
questions. Flying.
What's the meaning of
flying
life?
questions? Like
yes.
42.
You're right.
Yeah.
You
See?
are right.
Yes.
I know that
There we go.
one.
I'm always afraid when somebody asks me that they're not going to get it when I say 42. That a lot of times they don't. Like, wait, that's the number. There we go.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Oh, that can happen. Actually, Braden, what you could do is if you go to help.altvr.com or actually altvr.com/support, fill out a support ticket. Say you forgot your password. They can help reset it for you and you get your account back, your friends list, and all that. Or you can just start fresh because you look just like Braden, right? Your name is still Braden, right? So you can do it that way. Really, it's up to you. I'd be more worried about what's going on with your sound right now. Yeah, because that wasn't happening before. I mean, sometimes you were a little choppy because of your net, but this is like you're 50 foot underwater in a barrel and somebody's warped time around you. So as to stretch out the voice in such a way as to be unintelligible. But we got texting, and hey, it's good enough for Raven, right? So just text that out. I know it's a little bit longer, but I will answer you when they come in. Wyatt, what's going on? What's going on there? What's going on? Okay, anybody got questions before we head out? Gonna wait for
Oh,
no.
a great type question. We're gonna wait for that to go on.
What's happening
know.
outside?
Outside? Outside the
We're
building
saying
here,
heading
or
out,
like in the
we're
real
heading
world?
out.
Because I
So
don't
where are
believe
we
that.
heading to?
Where are we heading to? Well, normally after this event, I usually I tend to,
Leave.
eat dinner, the food type things.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
just generally go. Sometimes lately,
Just
I've been
leave.
looking on this other space that we're working on. Really great stuff. What if I restart the app? Braden, actually, if you restart your entire headset, if you haven't already, right? What you do is you power it down by holding that button on the side, right? After about 4 seconds, it's going to turn off. Don't let go, right? Just hang on to that and wait until you hear a beep and see the Oculus logo. When that happens,
Sorry.
your headset's going to restart, and that's going to clear out all the temporary files. So it's going to give you your best shot to come in clean, and we'll probably be able to hear you better then. If you haven't done it already, restarting your headset's the best thing you can do right now.
Hi, Raven.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. All right. Now we get
Mike.
Guy. You have any questions? Who's that in the green in the back? Moving around, shifting around. Bailey, you're moving too fast, man. Wow, look at them colors.
Michael. Hey, Michael.
What's going on?
That's good.
So,
Forrest Michael.
what's
No one ever calls me
the red
Forrest Michael.
glow?
It's very
What-
official. It
what's
sounds
the
like a
red
form.
glow?
All right, the red
Pointing
glow.
at you.
I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Listen, the reality is, I say I'm getting out of here at some point. The reality is we don't have much time. It's coming right at us.
I know.
It has been for.
Wait,
you
wait,
know.
Michael. I gotta
Actually,
say
what
something
we do
important.
when we build, what'd you say, Norman?
I gotta
The
say
answer is-
something important.
What's important?
Oh, so I'm 3D printing an Oculus Quest stand right now.
Oh, nice. Some of those stands are really cool. As far as that red
Yeah.
thing in the sky is concerned, let me address your concern. When we built this world, in fact, when we built all worlds, what we'll do is we'll use this skybox, right? And there's a way we can tell the coordinates really fast. Where the moon is, that's the z-axis. But we needed a way to see the x-axis. So we put that laser pointer dot in the sky. And then we found out it kind of looks like a star or a giant meteorite that's coming to kill us all. But, we like to think it's a star, right? And we just ended up leaving it up. It's kind of like a
Wow.
signature. You're going to see this in all of our worlds. In all of our worlds, we're going to have it up.
Yeah, I
And we call
noticed
it
that the
Raven
other
Star,
world.
because we're obsessed with ravens.
Raven.
Yes, we are. Yes. Ravenhall.
Oh,
There
you
we
keep
go.
I'll send you a
Honorary
picture of how
bit.
it turns out. Though.
Oh, I want to see it. I want to see. I've
I'll
actually been
send you
thinking
a
about
link
that
to
myself.
Well, I'll send you to the
Wait.
link to the one that I use,
Oh,
and you
what's
can actually see what it's supposed to look like.
I'd love to
can't
see.
show you
Is
a
the printer new? Is the 3D printer new?
Okay, my boss had bought a 3D printer and didn't use it, so he brought it to work and he said we can do whatever we want with it.
No way.
Yeah, so
That's
we've been
awesome.
3D printing stuff, like everybody in the office. We've been 3D printing stuff, and it's all free and it's fun.
And maybe we can get a model of one of the talons. That would be awesome. Put that right on my desk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint that up.
Mm.
That'd be cool. I'd like that. That's neat. All right, everybody. Let's see. How much time we got? We're actually 3 minutes over. Does anybody have any questions before we head on out of here?
Yeah, love you.
See, I
bye.
said we, Norman. I said we again.
What's the cat difficult to program?
Actually, this one and actually most of the things in this world we didn't make. Most of these things in this world are available to everyone in Altspace if you enter the world builder
Oh,
program.
okay.
Right? All you have to do is if you go to your main menu, you'll see under settings, you're going to see general, right? You see two categories. One is enable worlds beta, and that makes you able to see and build worlds. You'll have a new tab that says worlds after that. Another one says participate in the early access program. And when you participate in the early access program, you have access to all of these kits. They include this bonsai, this desk. The only thing that doesn't include in this world, the only thing in this world that wasn't built in perfectly, in publicly available kits, were these mugs, which aren't fully here yet. We're fixing them. That logo on the window there, right, where it says Ravenhall Flight Academy, and the talent ships, of course. Those are all our work. But everything else is available to everyone. The trees, the mountains, the skybox, everything. Even the star up there, it's available to anybody that wants to be a world builder. So it's pretty great.
Why doesn't Raven talk?
I don't know. There's a lot of people in Altspace that don't talk. There's one guy that didn't talk for like 3 months, and when he finally did, he had a voice box. Sometimes it's for medical reasons, and I generally found out that it's kind of rude to ask people that. We get by with texting and stuff. Talk on Discord quite a bit. And she hasn't shared that information with me yet, but if she ever does, I'll let you know. All right, everybody.
I've frightened her off now.
Yeah, that happened. When I first came in Altspace, I didn't actually talk all that much either because I didn't feel like people could hear me. I didn't know what I sounded like in Altspace for like the longest time.
Okay.
It took me a while to start talking, and sometimes it can take people a while to really get comfortable using their voice. That can happen.
I just found
it
it
happens
weird
quite a bit.
Is it working now?
to animated characters. It seems kind of
Yeah,
weird.
that is kind of
It's not
strange,
real.
but man, look at us.
Not
We're
real
talking
looking.
right now, and it's a little bit
Yeah.
strange because like
You
cartoons
get
kind
over
of.
it,
Yeah, you do. get past it. And I find it actually does help when they look like the robot ones. You know, like I don't know. There's something. There's less. They're less animated to me in a weird way. Yeah. Let me hear your voice, Braden. Did it work?
Is it working?
I can hear you, man.
I can't
You're
hear
back.
him.
Awesome.
Where?
We fixed it.
Who?
Braden,
I
you
thought
no
it
longer
was
sounds like
something
he's underwater in a
that.
drum. You know?
Where is he?
Oh, okay.
You don't see him?
Well, thank you
No,
very much.
He's right there in the
And-
white jacket. In the white jacket.
Where?
You don't see
Not
Braden at
in-
all? He's
not
right
in
there,
this
right in front of
room.
me. All right, maybe you need to
No.
re-enter then. That could be it. But I'm gonna be heading out anyway, so it's you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed Braden now. We got all those kind of problems here. All right, everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna be heading out right now. I'm gonna make my exit. Hopefully, there's gonna be one of the ships
Bye-bye.
available because I like to fly out. Humbert, I'll see you later. Braden,
Oh,
I'm glad we got the
Raven.
sound worked out. Hopefully, we'll hear more of your voice next time. Thanks for coming. You know, nice meeting
Okay.
you, Rick. I'll check you
Bye
later.
bye.